I wanted to come on and share with you on, I had a incident that happened on yesterday. And you know, last night as I was going over, just thinking about it and thinking over it in my mind, this phrase popped up to me. And the phrase was, don't let anybody celebrate your death before you even start to live. Don't let anybody celebrate your death before you even get a chance to live. Meaning, you know, if the doctor has given you a report that you only have this amount of time to live, the death of a friendship, the death of a marriage, the death of a business, the death of a relationship, the death of a friendship, the death of a business opportunity, just the death of something, the ending of something that someone is trying to call the end to. And we can get people around us that'll speak that death stuff around us and over us, and we don't even realize it, and we're being in agreement with it, or we are allowing those strange voices to speak over us and speak into our life. When the Word of God says death and life is in the power of the tongue, and you're going to eat the fruit of whichever one you love. So even if you have people around you speaking it over you, you're going to eat the fruit of that, because eventually what they're speaking over you, you're going to start speaking it yourself, because you're allowing it to get in your spirit. You're allowing it to be in your space. Don't do that. And don't ever go by the report of what somebody else told you. Did you get it from the Lord? You a Christian. Did you go to the Lord and ask Him? Did you go and get in His Word and spend time in His Word and allow that Word to bring revelation unto you about your situation, about your issue? Because Jesus said, the words that I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. Nowhere did He say He's speaking death. No, nowhere. When you put the Word on the situation, the Word comes to heal. The Word comes to deliver. The Word comes to set free. The Word ain't coming to no. Don't ever let nobody celebrate your death. It's like they sit around you waiting for you to die. But yet they're sitting around you pretending like they're a friend of yours. They're so concerned. But in the inside, they're jumping and leaping for joy to see your demise. And you're sitting there allowing this to happen. But God, because He brought you through for a reason. You're still existing, you're still breathing, you're still living for a reason. That means there's purpose in you. That means there's destiny in you. That means that's a message in you. There is a message in you. You have a fear of influence that people is waiting to hear your message. The message that God has put in you, that is cooking in you, that is birthing in you, that is marinating in you, that is being stored and churned and changed and developed in you. There's a word in your mouth that needs to be released. And He wants it to come from you, because He's giving you the purpose to do it. Don't let nobody celebrate your death before you even begin to live. Don't do it. Don't do it. And when I say celebrate your death, you know, celebration, I'm not talking about, when you think of celebration, you're thinking about balloons and party things. I'm talking about celebrate, because when you celebrate, you're talking about something, you're speaking something, you're releasing words out of your mouth. Release life out of your mouth. Release life over your situation. Release the words of Jesus Christ, because He said His words are spirit and they are life. You are the just, and you're supposed to be living by faith. So you got to allow faith to come up out of you. You got to allow faith to be released from you. And you got to stand on that faith. Even when things get hard, even when you get all those reports that speaking something negative, there's got to come a place in you where something got to raise up in you. That sleeping giant got to come alive. That sleeping giant got to wake up. It's no more sitting around being sleep. There's destiny in you. There's purpose in you. There's a message. You let your test become your testimony, and allow the power of God to continue to be developed in you, so that as you go out and release the word that he has put in you to release, that his power is changing other people's lives that are called to hear the word from you. Their faith is being renewed because what the word says. Faith comes by hearing the word of God. There's a word of God that's in you, that's being brewed, that's being ready to be released, that's being birthed, that's being developed. And when people hear that word, their faith is going to raise up. Their faith is going to cause them to go and do something. Don't allow anybody to celebrate death about you, over you, through you, anything, before you even had a chance to begin to live. Be blessed.